Sports. We have a Monday night of basketball for you. This is Brian Anderson at the table with basketball royalty, Grant Hill. If you like slow-paced basketball, you've come to the wrong place. These teams love to run.
Oh, they love to run. I mean, these teams score a great deal of transition baskets. They want to use their speed, their quickness, and attack the defense before it gets set.
Now the starting group for San Antonio. At forward, we'll see Vassell slot in next to Barnes. De'Aaron Fox is out there with Castle, and it's Wembanyama in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here's Nembhard. Pass to Siakam. Fires the 3. He buries it from 3.
And just so accurate off the pass. I mean, I love whenever Siakam decides to go right up with it like that.
Here's Fox into the lane. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Nembhard outside. Back to Halliburton. Six to shoot. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. And Clark, a big part of Tyrese Halliburton's effectiveness, he is tall for a point guard.
Yeah, and you see that across the league, Brian. More and more teams making sure they get size on the perimeter. I mean, they're looking for length in the backcourt, and if you can find it in your point guard, that's even better. And Tyrese Halliburton, a poster guard for long, elite-level point guard.
Fox, that's good. Fox has got his second basket.
Man, I like how confident Fox is inside. I mean, awesome, absolutely awesome, getting good positioning close to the basket.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Rick Carlisle and I got a chance to talk for a bit, and they have to deal with one of the quickest guys in the league in De'Aaron Fox. Coach told me it's almost impossible to stay in front of De'Aaron, so we'll try to give whoever is guarding him help, especially if Fox gets rolling. We'll see how that plan works.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Siakam, no good. The Spurs have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Turner against Fox. The rebound by Turner.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim. That's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
And then Turner with the dunk.
Boy, that's just too easy, guys. Turner, a player you can't allow to get free near the rack. He's a great dunker. Bang.
Outside for Wembanyama. Over Turner. The shot by Wembanyama, no good. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Nesmith passes to Siakam. Halliburton with the ball. He's covered by Fox. Knocked loose. Back come the Spurs in transition. Flushes it down to finish the break.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And here's Turner from the arc.
With his length and energy, Wembanyama has the ability to be a game-changing defender.
Nembhard left side. Halliburton outside. Shot clock at 5. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
Typically crafty offense from Halliburton. I mean, using a fake that time to his advantage.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Clark, we hear a lot of talk about Halliburton's supreme court vision. Just how good is it?
I think it's phenomenal, B.A. To be the facilitator that he is, you've got to have an understanding of what you're trying to run, but also a feel for how to get people shots and to adjust on the fly to what the defense is providing. And it's feel as much as it is skill, feeling where defenders are, feeling where your teammates are or might be. And that is a gift. And he's honed that in a way that's made him one of the top dime droppers in the league.
Spurs trail by 3. Wembanyama, the pass to Fox. Wembanyama, screen on Halliburton. Fox goes in. The crossover. Here's Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Well, Victor doesn't have too far to go. I mean, he just pops up to the rim, makes it look so easy.
Nembhard, the pass to Siakam. To the middle. Here's Halliburton. And the dunk by Halliburton.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
There's some contact there, but Fox just refuses to let that hold him back.
The Pacers have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Nembhard outside. Over Kessel. Again, the Pacers. Good for 2 more.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
Fox outside. Wembanyama, screen on Halliburton. Fox, the pass to Wembanyama. Oh, stolen by Turner. In transition, here come the Pacers. Here's Nembhard. And the three-pointer goes. Nembhard's got 5.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. They trail by 6. Outside Barnes. The 3-ball. Yes! And a nice assist from Fox.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. So Indiana going with an almost entire new group here. Toppin, he's checked in for Turner. Benedict Mathurin comes in for Nesmith. Shepard, he's checked in for Nembhard. And T.J. McConnell subbed in for Halliburton. McConnell outside. Toppin outside from deep. San Antonio with a rebound.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Double team on Fox. Wembanyama. There's 42 seconds left in the opening quarter. Clock at 6. Here's Barnes from downtown. Siakam pulls down the board.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of nasty right there. Oh, my goodness, that was wicked.
What a nasty finish. And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that, guys.
Toppin, a screen on Barnes. Fires the 3, and Toppin hits from deep. Toppin's got his second basket of the game. The baskets were coming early and often in the first quarter. Indiana ahead, up. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, what's your take on Indiana so far?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
And, you know, for them guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
We've got Walker. Tyrese Halliburton is out there with T.J. McConnell. Then it's Obi Toppin, and it's Matherin in at the small forward position. That's the 5 for the Pacers. Wembanyama screen. Here's Fox. Fox beats him inside. A slick move.
Fox is so good at exploiting the pick and roll. When the defense goes under the screen, he knows exactly what to do. Burn them with the jumper.
Halliburton finds Walker. Now Matherin. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. 3 trips to the line so far for him in this one. No good on the technical, so unable to pick that one up. Well, Clark, playing time is so difficult to come by. So what's the best way to stay ready if you're on the end of the bench?
Yeah, that's a good question, B. I never experienced that as a starter in the short career that I had in the NBA. With all the travel, I think you just got to make a commitment to get in the extra work between the few practices that you have. So it's really being self-motivated as an individual to be professional and anticipate that you're going to be ready if your number's called.
Puts up a 3. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. McConnell outside. Inside. Here's Toppin. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possessions.
And Greg Popovich has called timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Spurs trail by 12. Fox outside. Got a piece of it. And stolen by McConnell. Matherin with the ball. Fox picks him up. And it's Matherin missing. On offense, here is San Antonio. Wembanyama, screen on Halliburton. Here's Vassell. And he makes it on the layup.
And when wings take it down low, good things happen.
Pacers leading by 10. Grant, compared to some of the flashier scorers, Devin Vassell has a more workmanlike approach.
Yeah, he can quietly drop a big game on you. He doesn't draw attention with stylish plays and big circus shots. He just grinds it out by finding his looks.
Down low. Toppin with a steal. McConnell with it. No points yet. Halliburton left side. Six on the shot clock. Pass to Toppin. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Halliburton's got 3 assists tonight.
Halliburton all about getting his teammates open looks. Does such a great job with his unselfishness making the pass.
Here's Fox. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
And Indiana with some changes. Turner, he's checked in for Walker, and it's Nembhard in for McConnell.
Boy, I like the focus and unselfishness Fox brings to the court. A strong defender with lightning-quick reflexes in every spot.
Siakam, he's checked in for Indiana. Neesmith comes in for Matherin. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Turner against Wembanyama, and the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That's foul number 2 for him. Siakam in the post. He's guarded by Barnes. Well, the first 7.5 seasons of Pascal Siakam's career were in Toronto. But Clark, a fresh start here with the Pacers.
You know, it's great for the Indiana Pacers because Pascal Siakam wanted to be part of this group. He saw a nucleus of young talent that had a chance to be competitive in the East and chase a championship. So he signed a nice big contract this summer to remain a key contributor for them moving forward. Actually, he'll be the hub of the wheel along with Tyrese Halliburton.
Indiana leading by 12. Puts one up from 19. Rebound San Antonio.
Good shot, gone bad. You gotta finish there.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, drawing charges is an art. The Warriors' Brandon Podziemski led the league last season, and he said, I'm not going to jump with anybody at the rim and block them. This is another form of rim protection. And Brian, while some have labeled them dangerous and called for charges to be taken out of the game, they remain a winning play.
Yeah, that's a good point, Allie. Thanks.
And with the 8-foot wingspan of Wembanyama, it feels like he releases the ball halfway to the bucket.
Halliburton, the pass to Turner. Over Wembanyama. That one's wide left. Spurs trail by 11. Wembanyama screen. Here's Fox. Oh, and Turner with a block.
Oh, these arms of Turner just go on forever. I mean, which is part of the reason he's able to rack up the block shots that he does.
Turner, a screen on Fox. And it's Turner, that time on the assist from Halliburton. Turner's gotten his second bucket of the game.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Indiana. Now here's Fox. He's got 10. Pass to Wembanyama. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
It's such a difficult frame to guard. Wembanyama draws the foul easily.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
Their chemistry. That's what really stood out so far in this one to me. Look at the number of assists they've been able to rack up so far.
Man, they're just having their way, bullying the other team in the painted area, imposing their will down there whenever they want.
From 8 feet away, San Antonio again can't hit.
That's a rare miss for him inside. He may have just rushed it a bit, maybe lost concentration too.
Mathurin passes to Nembhard. And here's Turner. Now here's Nembhard. He's covered by Fox. Just 5 to shoot. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Sinks the tray.
He's got that guard quickness. Mathurin showing off his catch-and-shoot ability.
Spurs trail by 14. Here's Fox. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on Nembhard.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Indiana leading by 12. And De'Aaron Fox picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. There's 47 seconds left in the second quarter. Tries the spin move. Nembhard, the pass to Turner. Now here's Siakam. 5 on the clock. From the arc. Rebound San Antonio. Wembanyama's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Fox. Siakam with the defensive effort.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Nembhard, the pass to Mathurin. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Mathurin's got 5.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And so it's Indiana up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. They hold. Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Well, without question, De'Aaron Fox displaying all his skills today.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
On the court for San Antonio, at forward, we'll see Vassell slot in next to Barnes. De'Aaron Fox is out there with Castle, and it's Wembanyama in at the 5 down low. Vassell outside. Lets it go from deep. And there's Wembanyama. That's good on the assist from Vassell.
Yeah, you've got to worry about Wembanyama everywhere. He puts a defense to the test.
Back to Halliburton. Look at Halliburton converting through contact.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Wembanyama, screen on Halliburton. And it's good. 2 points. He's got 14.
The handles of Fox, nasty. Remarkable at carving through the defense and creating shot opportunities for himself.
Pass to Siakam. Three-pointer. Down it goes. And a great assist by Halliburton. Halliburton's got 5 assists tonight.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
And one thing that Siakam has always had a knack for, Grant, cutting to the rim and finishing plays.
Yeah, he plays so well when he has space to move. He's just great off the ball, and that fits with any team. His ability to convert at the rim makes his cuts that much better.
Nembhard left side. And out of bounds. The Spurs will take it.
Yeah, a communication breakdown. 2 guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
Halliburton against Fox. Wembanyama, screen on Halliburton. Fox hits it right through the contact.
Man, he's got it going now. And when he's in this kind of a zone, boy, he's fun to watch.
And Halliburton has got the ball here for the Pacers. Nembhard outside. Back to Halliburton. Turner, a screen on Fox. Here's Halliburton. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Pass to Turner. Nembhard outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Castle. The shot by Nembhard, no good. Spurs trail by 12. And here's Fox. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
What hustle on the offensive glass, finding ways to capitalize, paying off that hard work.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Brian, there are some players who felt the 65-game requirement for postseason awards was too high. The NBA's executive VP and head of operations, Joe Dumars, said, quote, "You're still allowed to miss 20% of the season. People pay to go, and they want to see their stars play." Brian, it's all about the fans.
True enough, Allie. Thanks. Indiana making a switch here. Mathurin's checked in. The Spurs have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. And here's Fox. He's got 16. Ooh, nice work inside by Fox.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. And De'Aaron Fox picks up the foul. That's his 4th foul of the contest. On defense, the Spurs. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Wembanyama gets a hand on it. Fox against Halliburton. Wembanyama, screen on Halliburton. Fox. Oh, Fox! A bolt of lightning on the drive.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
Pass to Siakam. And here's Halliburton. He's covered by Fox. 5 to shoot to end the drought. Turner for 3. Down it goes. And a great assist by Halliburton. Halliburton's got 6 assists in the game. Spurs trail by 9. Now Fox. Give him 20. Wow! Victor takes it to him inside.
And you see how fluid Wembanyama is. 7'5" guys shouldn't be able to move like this.
Siakam outside. Another 3 for Indiana.
An elite score, demonstrating once again how fast he can fill it up.
San Antonio has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Wembanyama screen. Fox the pass to Wembanyama. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. Some changes for Indiana. Toppin, he's checked in for Turner. Shepard comes in for Nembhard. And T.J. McConnell subbed in for Tyrese Halliburton. And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. He's going to talk it over with his guys. A minute 9 left in the third quarter of the game. Siakam, the pass to Mathurin. Here's McConnell. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Siakam. Vassell with the rebound. Vassell's got 5 rebounds in the game. Fox with the ball. Siakam covering. Out to the right wing. He's still feeling it. San Antonio again can't hit. Indiana leading by 7. To the paint. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Over to the wing. Toppin passes to Mathurin. And a nice finish on the layup. Mathurin's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Great body control allows Mathurin to finish through contact.
Wembanyama, screen on McConnell. Fox, the pass to Wembanyama. McConnell with a steal. And so it's Indiana. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Great shot selection right now. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Benedict Mathurin is out there with Walker. Then there's T.J. McConnell. Then it's Halliburton. And it's Toppin in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 for the Pacers. Here's Halliburton. Over Castle. Halliburton, good. And the Pacers lead by 11.
Whenever that mid-range jump shot is available, Halliburton is going to take advantage of it. He's a really good passer, but also an opportunistic scorer.
Here's Fox. Fox lifts off and hammers it down.
A big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis.
Maybe that'll help them recapture their edge a little bit, guys.
Here's Halliburton. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. On the wing, Mathurin. Just 5 on the clock. Halliburton left side. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. Indiana making a switch here. Nembhard's checked in. Spurs trail by 9. Fox with the ball. Wembanyama, screen on Halliburton. And it's Fox missing. About a minute and a half into the fourth now. Halliburton outside. And the three off target. For San Antonio, they've gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Pass to Castle. Oh, deflected. And it's out of bounds to the Spurs as San Antonio retains possession.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Another shot. Wembanyama powers it through inside.
Yeah, terrific follow through from Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
Barnes against Walker. Throws it up high.
Punching it inside, attacking the heart of that defense. I love it.
Here's Fox. Wembanyama screen. Fox, the pass to Wembanyama. Oh, a sturdy shot from Victor.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. And Indiana with some changes. Turner, he's checked in for Toppin. Pascal Siakam comes in for Walker. And Aaron Nesmith subbed in for Matherin. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. Coach cautioned his team against feeling comfortable. He said the moment we take our foot off the gas, they're back in it. Let's push through the finish line. Brian?
Thank you for that, Allie. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Turner, no good.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And so it's Fox with it. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. 7-point differential. Here he goes. Uses the glass on the layup. Fox has got 12 points in just the second half.
Yeah, I love how Fox uses that wiry frame of his. He's eel-like in his ability to get to spots he wants to get to. He's always under control despite playing at a high rate of speed.
Siakam outside. The Pacers again can't hit. Spurs trail by 5. Right now, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now. And great job to establish position and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Halliburton with the ball. Fox picks him up. Here's Nembhard. And it's all from three-point range.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Wembanyama, screen on Halliburton. Fox, the pass to Wembanyama. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
When Wembanyama has the ball in there, I mean, it's often a bucket, a foul, or both.
Both good from the line that time.
In a tight game, this is who they want taking these shots.
Halliburton, the pass to Nesmith. Back to Halliburton. Takes one from 10 feet, and it's Halliburton. Gets it to go inside.
Halliburton coming up big. No rest in that man's game. He takes the shot and makes the shot.
Fox to the inside. Wembanyama, no good. Pacers leading by 5. Inside. And then Turner with the dunk.
Well orchestrated, and then the pass is right on the money.
The Spurs have gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter. Fox with the ball. Halliburton picks him up. Fox, the pass to Vassell. Fox against Halliburton. Pass to Castle. Spurs need to get one up here. Barnes. San Antonio again can't hit. Indiana has got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4. Fox against Halliburton. To the paint. Here's Turner. Oh! rejected by Wembanyama. And he recovers it. Turner passes to DeMar. Good.
Cashing in on the interior, making it look all too easy.
San Antonio with the ball. They trail by 9. Wembanyama, screen on Halliburton. Here's Fox. It's rebounded by Indiana. They've led by as many as 14. And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Halliburton against Fox. Siakam with a screen on Fox. Pass to Turner. Wembanyama gets a hand on it.
And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
Fox left side. Here's Wembanyama, defended by Halliburton. Here's Castle. Oh, stolen by Turner. Halliburton outside.
If he hadn't fouled out, they may have pulled him anyway.
This game is over. And you hate to have a player foul out, but their depth could be an asset here, helping them weather his absence.
And a tough break as his 2nd attempt is no good at the line.
He might not have made them all, but I tell you what, he made enough of them to put this one out of reach.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Clark.
And these two teams are both aggressive, attacking in transition.
Well, you've got to play to your strengths, right? But really, the league in general is looking for early offense. These teams, no different.
And the starting group for the Spurs. Up in the front court, it'll be Vassell and Barnes. Castle is out there with Fox. And it's Wembanyama in at the 5 down low. For 3, Siakam. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Yeah, you got to get out on that. Siakam demonstrating that ability to hurt you from beyond.
Halliburton against Fox. Driving to the basket. And the shot goes in.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, earlier I spoke with Rick Carlisle, and I asked him, how do you contend with the size and skill of Victor Wembanyama? He said, every night we see this guy do something no one has ever seen before. It's kind of like dealing with the unknown. A whole new kind of player needs new schemes. So we'll see some inventiveness out there on the defensive side tonight, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And a wide open look for Siakam. No good with the triple. And it's Fox with the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. Nobody near Barnes. Good, and a nice assist from Fox.
And Fox is a solid passer, knows how to get the ball to his guys when they're ready to let it go.
And the Spurs winning the 2023 lottery stand, adding the terrific Victor Wembanyama. A franchise changer, it appears.
Yeah, Kevin, the hardest thing, and you need a lot of luck to do it, is to get that guy. The guy you can build everything around. There aren't enough of them to go around. Victor Wembanyama is a guy you can build a championship franchise around, multi-skilled at his size. This guy's going to be a fixture in this league for a long time.
With some arc, and here's Barnes for 3, sinks the three-pointer. Barnes has got 6 points.
How about the awareness there from Fox? You got to love seeing how he is such a willing passer in finding the open man.
Up and in on the layup.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Here's Halliburton. Can't hit from in close. Spurs leading by 4. Fox feeling it out a bit. Six on the shot clock. Turner with the steal. Pass to Nembhard. It's tipped and stolen by Barnes. Here's Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
And you have to have respect for his speed in transition. Fox is a high-octane player who explodes in the open floor.
Now here's Turner. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Here's Castle. Turner with the steal. And a fast break now for the Pacers. Here's Siakam. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. 5 points in the game.
And wiry strong. Siakam just snakes inside and makes a nice play off the contact.
Here's Fox. No good off the front iron.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
Turner for 3. Rebound San Antonio. 1:58 left to play in the first. The kick out to Barnes. Beyond the arc. A pass to Fox. 6 to shoot. And he drives in. And it's sent back by Turner. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Turner. The Pacers making a change here. Mathurin's checked in. Fox from outside. Hits it from three-point range. Fox has got 9.
And that quick shot by Fox is something you know he has worked on religiously. Nice finish.
Some changes for Indiana. Toppin, he's checked in for Miles Turner. Shepard comes in for Aaron Nesmith. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Andrew Nembhard. Mathurin against Vassell. Mathurin passes to Siakam. Over Wembanyama. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Fox finds Wembanyama. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And this kid is tough. Wembanyama just powering it in despite the contact.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Spurs.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And another thing, guys, they've been very active tonight, frequently creating scoring opportunities off turnovers.
Here's Fox after Indiana gets the 3. Barnes the screen. Pass to Castle. McConnell against Fox. Wembanyama, a screen on McConnell. Fox goes back up. Vassell outside. Here's Fox. He's covered by McConnell. Wembanyama, a screen on McConnell. And he makes that one. 11 points in the game.
You get the sense Fox just improving with each game in terms of his pick and roll play, figuring out his angles, knowing when to pull and when to try to split or turn the corner.
Siakam, that's good.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Fox against McConnell. Outside, Fox. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Spurs out in front, up by 6. After this break, we'll be back. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Spurs?
Throughout that first, they just were aggressive on the defensive end, showing active hands.
Yeah, this defensive game plan is working very well, putting constant pressure on the offense and forcing a lot of mistakes.
Walker out there with Benedict Mathurin. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. And it's T.J. McConnell. And it's Toppin in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Matherin, good. Matherin's got 5.
And using that body to his advantage, Matherin will learn to control his strength as he grows in the league.
McConnell against Fox. Pass to Vassell. Up again. High over the top. Wembanyama.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Matherin passes to Halliburton. Down low. Walker dishes to Toppin. And it's good off the back rim and in.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. To the inside. Oh, the rim with an easy reach of Wembanyama.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Indiana making some changes. Miles Turner comes in for Walker. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell. Here's Nembhard. Scoreless thus far. Back to Turner. And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That is his first foul of the game. It's Nembhard on the wing.
Well, that's just a great feel for where the ball was going. He got himself in the right place and made the steal.
Vassell finds Barnes for 3. And the 3 ball is good. And now it's an 11-point San Antonio lead. And the NBA, right or wrong, Stan, has been called a copycat league before. If something works, it catches on quick. Is that a fair statement?
Well, I think it is to some degree, Kevin. Certainly, we all watch each other and learn from each other, and you're always looking to see what someone else does in their system that would fit into what you do, but you can never fully copy another team because the personnel is different.
Yeah, every roster's different, isn't it? And you've got to tailor things you want to do with what you've got.
That's exactly right. So if my personnel's not the same as yours, I might be able to take a little bit of what you do, but I can't take it wholesale.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. The NBA is investing heavily in Africa. Spurs coach Greg Popovich said, every year it seems there are more and more African players in the league. It's become a very important part of the scouting world and the development in worldwide basketball. Kevin, the Basketball Without Borders program and NBA Africa are bearing fruit.
It's been successful, that's for sure. All right, Stan, let's put that coaching hat back on you. How in the world would you game plan for a player like Victor Wembanyama?
Well, that's a great question, Kevin, and there are no great answers because he's so good. I think when you're guarding him, you want to be as physical as you can and keep him as far away from the basket as possible to negate his length. Defensively, or when you're on offense, his defense, I think you want to use his instincts to block shots against him, take the ball at him, draw him, and get the ball to open people.
Sounds like a good plan.
Yeah, but if it were that good, it would work more often against a guy that good.
A crossover, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It goes on Tyrese Halliburton.
And for a player of his size, Fox not afraid to take some contact to get to the line. He'll do it every chance he gets.
Siakam is checked in for Indiana. Neesmith comes in for Halliburton. Pacers trail by 10. Fox with the steal. And there's the drive, and the layup's good off the glass. Fox has got 15 points.
Well, I think it's fair to say that Fox is in the zone right now, an exciting player to watch. I just love seeing how he can take over a game with his aggressiveness.
Indiana's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Out to the right wing. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. And he's got his first chance at the line here. And the technical free throw, missing that time. They'll retain possession here, however. And there's a minute 45 left in the first half. Just his first attempt from past the arc. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And it seems as if someone got their signals crossed. If he can wind up that open from three-point range, I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan.
Vassell sends a screen for Fox. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Mathurin against Fox. Back to Mathurin. Just 5 to shoot. San Antonio with the rebound. Wembanyama's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Barnes screen on Mathurin. Up top, Fox. 15 points in the game. Pass to Wembanyama. Here's the three. Pascal Siakam grabs the miss. 30 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. It is not good. He's made half of his 6 attempts. Outside, Fox. 16 seconds left in the first half. Wembanyama finds Barnes. From outside the arc, Turner with the steal. Fast break. Here comes Indiana. And Neesmith with the slam.
And a terrific job on both ends of that sequence. Very slick steal and great transition offense.
And so we wrap up the first half. Spurs lead by 7. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. It's been one outstanding game from De'Aaron Fox.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
On the court right now for the Spurs. Up in the front court, it'll be Vassell and Barnes. De'Aaron Fox out there with Castle. And it's Wembanyama in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here's Fox. It's Vassell on the wing. Back to Fox. Pass to Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Well, if you're going to let him get that close to the rim, that's what's going to happen. Leaving no room for error with the slam.
Coach, only 2 players have led the NBA in blocks as a rookie. Manute Bol and our favorite Victor Wembanyama.
Well, Kevin, Wembanyama is already special defensively. Not only as a shot blocker, but the amount of ground that he can cover to affect shots. And there are people around the league that believe that he can become the best defender of all time.
There's the drive. Pass to Castle. Back to Fox. Barnes sets a screen for Fox. Here's Wembanyama. And it's San Antonio with another.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop it.
And Halliburton's got the ball here for the Pacers. They trail by 11. Wembanyama, a screen on Halliburton. Offensive rebound, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Neesmith, the pass to Turner. Halliburton outside. Pass to Neesmith. Siakam outside. Shot clock at 6. Lets the three fly. Drills it from outside. Siakam's got 10 points.
And the work ethic of Siakam, he's always making the effort to find looks out there.
Fox with it. 15 points in the game. Fox's double. Here's Castle. No good on the triple. Pacers trail by 8. Tipped away. And Fox with a clear path to the basket. And the layup is good. 17 points in the game.
And he gives up pounds to a lot of guys defending him, but that has never kept Fox from being in attack mode.
Siakam outside. To the paint. Wants to get it to Neesmith, and does. Shot clock at 5. Back to Siakam. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Spurs leading by 10. Wembanyama, a screen on Halliburton. Fox kicks to Barnes. Pass to Castle. Can't connect from short range.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
Turner passes to Siakam, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Stan, of all the different styles of offense in this NBA, what style is the toughest to defend, toughest to stop?
Kevin, I don't think there's really any difference in terms of styles or systems in terms of what's tough to stop. It's players. And it's how well a system maximizes their best players. That's what makes teams tough to stop.
Well, the numbers speak for themselves. Siakam showing great versatility on the offensive end.
And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. He wants to talk to his guys. Seems like every time, Greg, we see Tyrese Halliburton, he's wearing a big smile on his face.
Talk about a guy who just loves this game. Halliburton is such an enthusiastic player, and that positive attitude really infects his entire team.
Wembanyama, a screen on Halliburton. Takes the 3. Castle misses. Pacers trail by 7. Here's Mathurin, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Mathurin's got 7.
And inside, Mathurin makes great use of his agility, developing some instincts for how to get around in traffic.
Outside, Fox. Shoots the 3. Good on the three-point shot. Fox has got 20 points.
Well, when you give him room like that, just expect it to go in.
Fox with the steal. He takes it in, and it's Fox with the jam.
And one of the quickest players in basketball. Love watching Fox use that momentum to his advantage on the drive.
Halliburton for 3. Siakam for 3. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist. Halliburton's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Halliburton against Fox. Wembanyama, a screen. The rebound by Turner. Pacers trail by 7. Halliburton for 3. Barnes grabs the miss. Barnes has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Back to Fox. Wembanyama, a screen on Halliburton. Fox. The Pacers pull it in. 34 seconds left in the third quarter. Siakam inside. Barnes on him. Offensive rebound. And a wide open look for Mathurin. Knocks down the 3 ball. Mathurin's got 5 points now this quarter.
A young guy who is ready to attack. Mathurin gets the ball and goes straight into his shot.
Here's Fox. 22 points for him. Pass to Castle. Here's Vassell. San Antonio again missing. Fires from way outside. And that shot was up in time but doesn't go in. And we've reached the end of the third. It's the... Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of the game, and this one a thing of beauty.
Well, that is what coaches want from their point guards. Set others up, play the game the right way.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. They've got Benedict Mathurin. They'll be topping out there with Walker. Then it's Halliburton, and it's McConnell in at the point guard position. So that's the group out there for Indiana.
And I really love Fox's game. He's got a ton of room to grow, but boy, does he play with intensity.
Good on both. Now, here is Halliburton. Pass to Toppin. Now, Mathurin. The shot, no good. Nice defense by Vassell. Here's Castle. He's covered by Halliburton. And the basket by Castle.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. .60 seconds off the clock here in the 4th. Here's Toppin. Off target from 3-point range.
and not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Got a piece of it. Halliburton on the wing. Fires for three. 4 for 9 from the floor with that miss. And so Fox will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Driving in. And that one, good. Fox has got 11 points here in just the second half.
And just maybe the quickest player in the league. Fox can get to the bucket at will. Better bring some help when he's driving.
That is good, and the Spurs lead is cut to just 5 points on the basket from Halliburton.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
And Fox gets it to go.
And that's where De'Aaron Fox thrives. He wants to get inside and finish at the rim.
Now Halliburton. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Walker's got his first points of the game. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. pass to Vassell. It's stolen by Mathurin. Halliburton passes to Toppin. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time to the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called. And it's a great finish!
Oh, my.
And we talk about how Wembanyama makes the wow plays. Wow.
Pacers trail by 7. And here's McConnell. Pass to Toppin. Indiana again missing. The Spurs have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Fox against McConnell. Fox, no good. Here's Mathurin.
Yeah, that athleticism of Mathurin is what makes him such a tough one to guard.
And he makes the first. And some changes here for the Pacers. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Toppin. Pascal Siakam comes in for Walker. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell.
Yeah, he's a guy you want at the line. And clearly not affected by the moment.
Halliburton against Fox. Wembanyama, a screen on Halliburton. Wembanyama with that soft touch around the rim.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
And Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That's his 4th foul of the contest. Aaron Neesmith has checked in for Benedict Mathurin. And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear Rick Carlisle's message to his team. Now, he asked the defense to lock it down inside. He said, let's get physical. I don't want them to think we're soft in there. No more easy shots in the paint. So that's what the defense is set to do. Guys?
Thanks so much, David. Fox against Halliburton. Barnes outside. And they get it back. Wembanyama, no good. Pacers trail by 5. Siakam passes to Turner. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
He is a load inside. Turner can back anybody down to get to his sweet spot.
Fox against Halliburton. And it's Fox with the jam.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of it.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game.
Perfectly done at the stripe there. That brings their lead up to an even more comfortable level.
And Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That will be foul number 5 on him. 1:16 left in the fourth quarter. Turner with a screen for Halliburton. Lets it fly. And the Pacers tack on 2 more.
Huge finish from Halliburton. From the moment he entered the league, Tyrese has been clutch.
Fox with it. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And you could just see the foot speed was an issue for the defender there as he just sails in for the layup.
52 seconds left in the game. Fox against Halliburton. Count it.
And Halliburton not afraid to work for it on offense, taking the contact and still getting the finish.
And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Wembanyama outside. Pass to Castle. Spurs working the ball around now. And here's Barnes for three. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. And the Spurs lead by 9.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
And guys, this is where their depth really comes into play. They've got such talent at that position. They'd love to have him out there, but they won't suffer much of a drop-off.
Halliburton hits them both. And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome.
All up top. Toppin covering. And so it's San Antonio with the win. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And, Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. With Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, folks, on 2K Sports. And now, our player of the game, De'Aaron Fox.
Wanna get rich? Stop spending your time, hey, boy. LV on my shoulder, taking over. Hop out, double R. This ain't a Range Rover. Better tighten up. I be fly.